have an opportunity to be the vanguard of a tremendous movement where we, quite frankly, commission freedom bus rides down here to help educate what we do and how we do business to improve race relations and diversity inclusion and all these other things, economic equity issues, even in Waterloo Cedar Falls. We want to fix something of a trip down south where we go to Memphis to explore the National Civil Rights Museum there and see the place where Dr. King was ultimately felled by an assassin's bullet.
It was like we were living through those times, and I enjoyed that museum because it mentioned that civil rights is still going on, and it's not just it's for everyone.
I wish they'd kill them all.
This has been quite an experience, and to walk and see and to hear all that I've heard is just, I don't know if it's sad or amazing. It's just wonderful that they could put something together of this magnitude to really tell the history and tell the story of we can't wait for our freedom.
I need that seat now. Please move back.
One thing about the Vision Tour that I will never forget is the sound of the man's voice as he was yelling at Rosa Parks to give up her seat. When I got on the bus, initially I just kind of, I don't know, something told me to sit still. So I sat there and I closed my eyes and all I could hear was that man saying,
"If you could sit there on another bus and suppose you get off and into one of them."
And I just couldn't help but to cry.
In addition to going to Birmingham, where the 16th Street Baptist Church is, and where those 4 little girls were bombed, in addition to going to Montgomery, Alabama, where we can see the Legacy Memorial, as well as the Lynching Memorial and the Legacy Museum.
It was really powerful to share that experience with this group of people that we were on the bus together with for several days. And I think it's just powerful to lament and grieve a really troubling history together and to examine it. It's hard to think about, like, how can humans treat one another like that?
KBBG is a very important part of this community. We decided that it was important to be part of the Martin Luther King Initiative because we needed to continue that legacy of civil rights and having a voice for African Americans in this community.
The more people have opportunity to check out some of these iconic spaces, places in American history, and in particular Black history, it will afford us an opportunity to have more interesting conversations. We've got a lot of work to do. As Vincent Harding said in his book, he finished a conversation once, and he said a young Black man came to him and asked him, why did Dr. King, if he knew and felt like he was going to ultimately be killed, why didn't Dr. King just chill out? Why didn't he just back off? And of course, as Dr. Harding was trying to figure out an answer, a young Latina came and began to address both Dr. Harding and the young man And she said, "What? Chill out. Just back off." Dr. King couldn't do that because he had work to do. And so I think we can take from that, because that's pretty poignant. I think we can take from that we have a lot of work to do. It may cost us something, but by fixing something of the Freedom Bus Tour, by fixing something of the MLK initiative here in the Waterloo Cedar Falls Metroplex, we're just basically saying to this generation and future generations that we've got work to do. And it's not until we have equal opportunity all across the board that we should cease that work.